wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad. So this is my teammate. I don't want to introduce them because you already know them. So kita kerja masker. So I would like to make this quick. Okay. So we got the topic of commercial law. So as we know, half of this class, including Adam, don't take the commercial law subject, right? Okay, so I will be briefly explaining what is commercial law and what is sale of goods. So we all have the basic understanding to understand the presentation. Okay, so cepat. Okay, so definition of commercial law. So commercial law is the branch of law that covers business and trade activities such as sale of goods, contracts, hire purchase and commercial transactions. So it is very close to our daily life, such as we purchase something, we sell something online, we buy something. So that is one of the part of the commercial law. Okay, so as you see, contract. Okay, so as you see, contract. Yes, contract. We always see. So contract, we already did that in the past sem. Okay, so commercial law is the big umbrella. Okay, so contract is one of the part below the umbrella. Okay, so also to hire purchase, commercial transaction. Okay. Okay, definition of sale of good. Sale of good is one of the important part in commercial law. So what is mean? It is a transaction involving transfer on a share of goods. That means that you sell something for goods, for benefit, for money, for something you trade. Okay, understand? Okay, so I will pass to my next member.
Hi everyone, let's go to the terminologies. Right, the first one is sale of goods. Alright. Simply understanding, sale of goods is when someone sells something to another person and the seller gives up ownership in exchange for money. That's what we call sale of goods. Alright, the next terminology is consideration. This is what each party gives to make the deal work, which is, it could be money, things, or service. The next one is warranty. This is a promise from the seller to the buyer that the goods will be of a certain quality or will work as expected. The next one is goods. These are things you can move around and buy and sell. And the last one is breach of warranty. This happens when the seller doesn't keep their promise in the warranty and the goods don't meet the promise standard. Alright, moving on to the next topic. Next thing.
So I'm going to talk about types of warranty. So the types of warranty is divided into two parts, which is the express warranty, which is the direct promise made by the seller, which can be spoken, written or shown by demonstration, forms part of the contract. So in our situation, let's say we buy some goods, there must be some like warranty letter, like physically. So that is one of the situation of one of the example of express warranty. For the implied warranty, it's not expressly stated, but the law said that it was imposed. So we got three of the implied warranty, which is warranty of fitness for purpose. Buyer makes known a specific purpose. Buyer relies on seller's expertise. Goods must be suitable for that purpose. So, which is right, if we buy something, that goods must be fit to the purpose that we want. Let's say we go to the shop and we ask the seller that we want to buy a tent specifically for a rainy condition, and then the seller said, "Oh, I got this one which is suitable for the rainy condition." So in that conversation, there are implied warranty which stated that your tank are suitable for the rainy condition. So if the tank can't handle the raining, you got your rights to claim. Next, we got warranty of title. Seller has legal ownership of the goods and has the right to sell the goods. In this situation, if you want to buy something, yes, madam. So the warranty of title. Let's say if you want to buy something, we need to make sure that the goods that we buy is in the ownership of the seller. So we don't want to buy anything. Let's say we don't want to buy a car and they found out that car is actually stolen. So that's warranty of title. The next, warranty of merchantability. The good must be reasonable quality, fit for the normal use, and free from major defect. So the difference between merchantability and finished purpose. For merchantability, your item must be good enough to be to do its purpose. Like if you buy a blender, your blender should blend. Like if your blender can't blend, then you have the rights to take the claim back. So we go next to the cases.
Okay, as for the case, we got the case of Microbits AG against Vinhurst Road Markings Limited. Microbits is a Swiss company that sells road marking machines. That's machine. Microbits sold road marking machine to Vinhurst Limited in 1970. The machine was designed to apply road paint using a spray gun, producing white and yellow lines. The total purchase price was about £15,000. Vinhurst Limited Company paid fraction of the price, which is £5,000, and left remaining £10,000. At the time, neither party knew of any patent affecting the machine. Unbeknownst to both, Prismo Universal Limited, a third-party company, had filed a patent application in 1966 for an essentially identical machine. The patent was kept secret until it was published in 1970, and the patent was then granted to Prismo in 1972. Vinhurst Limited took delivery and began using the machine. However, later he found that he was unsatisfied with the machine and is unaware of any patent. He refused to pay the remaining £10,000. Microbits later sued Vinhurst for the unpaid £10,000. Vinhurst's initial defense was simply that the machine was not fit for road making. In 1972, Prismo, the patent owner, sued Vinhurst Limited for infringing its road making patent, seeking an injunction to Vinhurst for Vinhurst to stop using the machine. In response, Vinhurst raised its defense and counterclaim because Microbits had supplied machines which infringed Prismo's patent. Microbits had breached the statutory implied terms of the Sale of Goods Act. Vinhurst specifically invoked Section 12, Clause 2, which is implied warranty of quiet possession. However, the Court of Appeal ruled that at the date of the sale of the machine, which is in 1970, there was no patent in force. So, Microbits had the right to sell the machine and pass the title of the machine to Vinhurst. However, once Prismo's patent later came into effect, Vinhurst was no longer allowed to use the machine. Even though Vinhurst had bought the machine fairly, okay? This made Vinhurst lose the ability to enjoy what he had purchased. This means that the product he purchased has disturb the enjoyment of the usage. So the court said that when someone buys goods, the seller is expected to ensure that the buyer can use them without being disturbed. A promise known as quiet possession. Even though microbeads did not do anything wrong at the time of the sale, however, the patent still interfered with Vinhurst's usage of the machine. So, because of this, the court held microbeads liable for selling the machine. Microbeads was held liable because the machine that he sold cannot be properly enjoyed by Vinhurst. So that's all for the case facts and the court ruling.
For the terminology of this case, the first one is merchant. Merchant is a person or business entity that is engaged directly to the trade or commerce, and the target is to gain profit from that business. The second one is ownership. Ownership means refers to the legal right to the goods, including the use of the goods, the benefits of the goods. And the third one is consumer. Consumer is a person which is buy a goods for their personal or household use, not for business or to resale. The last one is possession. Possession means the physical control or the custody of goods, whether it is belong to the owner or not. That's all. That's all.
Yay.